Hey lovelies, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Biogem. And today we are actually talking about something so dear to my heart, honestly. We're talking parenting, philosophy, we're talking about everything that involves being a parent. I'm not a parent, to be honest. I'm not a mother, nothing, but I intend to be one. And I said the very first episode, I don't know if you watched my first episode, I said that my motivation for this channel is based on life in general and my past. So yes, I want you all to know that children they're not projects. As much as parenting requires you to be disciplined, it requires you to want your child to do better, it requires you to want your child to evolve, you want to see the best of your child. I get it. But children are not projects. They are people. They deserve to be loved. They deserve to be cared for. They deserve to be listened to. I'm going to tell you guys a story. We're going to go memory lane to me. So let's say the probably 10 years old view. So let me tell you guys, growing up, my brother would always do things like, he would always say things. I don't know if he's going to watch this. I love him. Absolutely, I do. But yeah, he would always say things like, oh, why you not like your sister? He's referring to my elder sister, by the way. She's a medical doctor. Yeah. He would always be like, why you not like your sister? She's so good. She's so well this. She's so well that. Like, he always has good things to say about her, which is fine. I love my sister. Even me, I'm proud of her, to be honest. But then I just felt as a child, as a 10-year-old girl, 6-year-old girl, 13-year-old me, 13-year-old view, I didn't understand it. I didn't feel like he loved me back then, because he felt like my life was based on another person, because she's better than me in his own opinion, yes. And I'm gonna tell you guys a story again, another one. While I was in, I think probably in my I don't know what age I was back then, but I think I was in GS3. We were in our backyard. It was just me and my brother, and I said to him, oh, I want to go to art class. I want to go to art class. And he looked at me, he said, what do you want to study in art class? I said, oh, I want to be a lawyer. I said, I want to be a lawyer. Oh, I want to study mass communication. I love talking. I love helping people with my voice. I should love this. I was saying different things as a young girl now. Next thing my brother was going to say, I remember this statement perfectly well. He said it in Yoruba, and I'm going to translate to you guys. He said, you want to know about the law? That was the first thing that he said. Meaning, you that you're not that brilliant, how do you want to study law? You better don't do law and do something else. And I was actually very good with numbers. I'm still good with numbers. I am good with calculations as well. So I'm just like, okay, I'll do accounting. You see, just that one statement, just that one conversation. And I know someone is going to say, oh, what about your parents? My parents are alive. They are doing well. They were also involved in my growing up. Trust me. But my brother is like way older than I am. So, and then they just feel like, oh, you guys can talk to your brother. He's up there. Like, he's way older. So he has like good judgment. Yes, that was it. So I said, okay, now I'll do accounting. But guess what? I think I was 12. I can't remember. I can't recollect. But I was so certain that, you see that accounting where I'm going to study. I was not going to fail, but I was not going to do excellently well. And I was so sure as well that I was never going to practice accounting, honestly. Because I felt like, how do you kill my dream? Just because you already have someone in mind. He had my younger sister in mind for that particular course. So it was just like, this person is going to do it now. Did you get? Like, how do you kill my dream just because you assume that one person was going to do it? And guess what? She didn't though. But anyway, moving on. So let me say this. Imagine someone loving you just because you're doing something great. Imagine you growing up wanting to impress someone every day of your life because you want them to say, oh my God, I'm proud of you. That's sad, right? Exactly how I feel right now. Moving on. Children are actually not, they are meant to be seen. Children are meant to be seen. They are meant to be loved. They are not a thing in your head that you're just like, if you do this, then you get this. No, it's not a thing of give and take. Kids don't need to just perform. They need to be loved, seen, heard. Not because they are achieving, but just because they exist. You see, this little story I just told you all is one reason why when I meet people and they try to probably compare me or make me feel like I'm in some sort of competition, I ditch them because now I'm older. I can tell you what I want and what I do not want. And it's one thing I would never, I don't believe in, competitive, how do I put it? Healthy competition. No, I see every little comparison, every little competition as you are coming for me. And this is why you see so many grown people, so many grown adults. And you wonder, why is this person like this? You don't know where they're coming from. Anyway, let's move to a conversation where I would give my father and hey, your children or your child, when they see you, are they able to speak up? Do they understand that it's okay to fail? Are they resilient? When they think of you, are they able to speak up in gatherings? I'll give my father an A for that. So let me tell you about my dad. That man, I love him quite a lot. My father would always say, Olaomi, it's okay to talk. Tell me, what do you think? My father would always ask for your opinion about everything that involves himself, that involves you. He's open to learning and listening to you. It doesn't feel like, you're a child, you don't need to speak. Speak up. What do you need? What do you want? What is going on in your life? What decision do you want to make? And then when you fail, some parents, when you fail, they'll be like, why do you keep doing this? And let me tell you guys, I was not a failure as a child. Just to actually correct that, I was, let's say, an average. Then in my school, they do this percentage. They don't do first position and blah, blah, blah. So I think I used to be around 60%, 58%, 59%. But my sister, on the other hand, used to be like 79%, 80%, 85%. So yes, you can get it where the old comparison came from. Anyway, moving on to my father. He would always be like, what do you want? Why do you have these thoughts? And then sometimes when you do not agree with him, or when he doesn't agree with you, he will not tell you, shut up. Typical Nigerian parent, or let's say typical African parent. He doesn't shut me up. He doesn't say, why do you have this mentality? Even when I'm wrong, he could leave you for probably 2 days, then come back after a day and tell you, Olaomi, do you know that conversation, this is how my father talks, do you know that conversation we're having yesterday, you were wrong, but I get it that you're still a child, so you might not understand where I'm coming from. But when you grow older, you'll get it. So if that's what pleases you, let me say it in Yoruba the way you would say it. You will say, okay, you can go ahead. It mixes Yoruba and English together. And then I'll go ahead, I'll do what I want. Funny thing, most times, to be fair, I end up not failing. Do you know why? I'll tell you. Because one person believes in me. So I look at myself every time I'm doing that thing, I'm like, my father already believes in me. I've been living by myself, let's say 5 years, more than 5 years, if I'm correct. I don't know. But there's still so many things that I will tell my friends that, I don't want to do this thing, because if my dad should see it, he'll be disappointed in me. It's not out of fear. It's not out of anything. It's out of the fact that I don't want him to see me and be like, Olaomi, I'm disappointed in you. I never want to hear that word come out of my father's mouth to me, honestly. So this brings me to this question. When your children or when your child isn't with you, how would they feel? Would they still respect all the things that you've said to them as a child? Or would they just be like, finally I'm free, I can do whatever I want? As a child, I used to step out, I go out, I enjoy myself. My dad will literally tell you, why not? Go now. Ask someone to go drop you off. Or he tells you, okay, by this time, come back home. And I'll keep up to that time because, you don't already allow me to come out now. Why not? I'll come back home. And then you're just living life easy. There is no much fear of, what would that say? What would this? And he was a very strict man, but he had a balance. So do you have a balance? while training your child? Is there a balance? You should look into it. So here's my take home. Parenting is not about perfection, it's about presence. It's about allowing your children to fly. It's about your children becoming their full self. So if this video actually made you emotional at any point, or probably you have a similar experience with mine, please share with me. I've always said that I love to share my moments with you all, and I also want to share in you all's moments. So please, I would love to hear it. If you're just watching my video for the first time, please do like, subscribe, share with a friend, and say something nice. I absolutely love you all so much. Mwah.